Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Market Watch. It is one of those times of the week to talk about the Digimon card game market. There are only 3 times during the week now that we do a Market Watch. There's only 3 times during the week to watch Digimon Market Watch: Monday, Thursdays, and now we have Saturdays on there as well. It's a beautiful thing. More market content equals more fun stuff, and as you can see, tabs galore here today. Lots of them. So let's just, start from the top. And of course, like, comment, and subscribe. In the Omnimon market, as per tradition, we will always start with it. And there's no real changes. So we're going to move right along to something else with some changes. Did you know that the 2-star, slightly more common Metal Garurumon X is more expensive right now than the 3-star, supposed harder to find one? Now, to me, this makes no sense because this one is rare. There's just less out there. I'm thinking that the community is just preferring this artwork over this artwork, if I had to take a guess. But I don't really understand this one. I'll be real. I don't know why. I'm very happy I sold my Melga lottery card at $200 because they all go down anyway. Soon this will be a moot point because they'll all be really, really cheap anyway. But I'm curious why. If anyone has any reasoning why this might be the way it is, let me know. From all the sales data, all the data I've seen from people that open this product en masse, this is the harder one to pull. So I don't know. Maybe it's an art thing. I have no idea. I don't know. All right. EX05 is starting to kind of stabilize, in the sense that this is stuck at 30 for the last few days. This is stuck at around 30 the last few days. This is stuck around here for the last few days. This is stuck around there for the last few days. Though it almost hit 30. It's true. And this is actually going down. Feng Long is for the most part holding its value, but Grace Nova is going down. If I had to guess, it's because Grace Nova is the worst deck. That's my take. Some of you may not like that, and I don't really care. It makes sense that it's going down in price, but again, BT16 gives us more Light Fang, Night whatever support, the freaking Agumon and the Galgamon stuff, and whatever. Anyway, yeah, it's going down. Let it see how far down it goes. Leviamon and X-Antibody Protoform are kind of all over the place. They're going up and down, up and down. They're really just going up and down the teeter-totter. My recommendation is try to get them low and sell them high. That's what I would suggest. Apollomon has been relatively stable. There hasn't been anything crazy with Apollomon. But Dianamon has also been going crazy. Because just like, what, a few days ago, $10? More than $10? Yeah, like it's been an expensive super rare. But now it's down to $7.50. Which, I mean, makes sense. The card, Animal Crossing cards have no place in the Digimon card game. You know what I mean? I just don't understand why it was so expensive to start with. But this makes more sense. But there's always one outlier super that doesn't really make sense. Like Crest Garurumon in EX4. Just doesn't really make sense. It is what it is, though. Anubis is basically bulk. After Nationals, no one will want this card anyway. So I don't know. Diboromon Ace. It hit a high of 25, as you guys can kind of see here. Apparently 35. My bad. Oh yeah, it went crazy. But yeah, now it's going down $20. It's going down $20. But again, this is a soft 20. You buy these two at 20, it's 24, then it's 24, then it's 24, then it's 25. So a very soft 20. People would have to come in and again flood the market with these things in order for anything to happen. This card's price is pretty stable. It is technically going down, but like it's relatively in the same field. We won't see any big movements on this until after Nationals. Skull Knightmon's actually going up in price. I couldn't tell you why. I don't really know. But it is. It is. People like their Skull Knightmon promos. I would sell mine. I have one. I think I sold it. Sell yours now. Sell them. Rust Tyrannomon is down a lot. It was at 18. Now it's down to 12. It's lost 30% of its its recent value, which is pretty good. And not a bad price to grab it, but I think it's going a lot lower, so don't grab it just yet. Destromon going up. Destromon was chilling at 5-ish for the longest time, but people are eating up this promo. people are going crazy for Galactamon cards, and we'll talk about that a little more later on. But you can see the pattern. Now, this is where, yeah, people have been going crazy the last few days about it. It has gone up to $7, and with 25 listings, it's only gonna get worse unless more people list them. Seadramon has a place now. Remember last Market Watch, there were 0. Now, more people put more on the market. And you can see sales here for like 21, 15, 22, 23, basically. 7 for a light play. Like, average price seems in the $18 ballpark-ish. I'm unsure what to do with this card. I would not buy this card at $20. I really wouldn't. I bought some the other day for less. Don't remember anymore. But it was way less than 20. And that's what I would try to do if you guys want these. I think 20 is too high, but BT15 could come out and this card could explode. It really could. Also, conveniently, I think this card works well with that EX6 blue boss monster that was announced a couple days ago. The one that like puts things in the sources and plays things from the sources. It has some synergy there too. This card is probably going to be a staple in those kind of decks. It really is the best card in any of those decks, in my opinion. It is really up there. I think 20 is too high, though. But I could be proven wrong, and this card could go insane. I think this card's a little bit too risky to invest in. I think it will get cheaper eventually. I think it's going through a little bit of hype right now. I think you guys can wait on it, hopefully. Hopefully I'm right about that. Raremon is going down. The maximum price it hit was like, what, $15? Yeah. Basically $15. Now it's starting to go down. Not a lot of usage. It might continue to go down. And that would be a cool thing if you need Raremons. Zubamon's at 14. This card, again, was at $10. It's going back up. This card has hit as high as $17, basically. Again, I don't know why this card is getting so much reception. The Zubo loop is banned. It could be in the anticipation of Randlord Ace, which is really cringe, I will say. And hopefully it's just, going to go down in price. I think this is too expensive. I think you should sell it. I think it's going to go down. Unless Randlord Ace gets announced and for some reason Raid works really well in it. I don't think it would be, but whatever. I've been told occasionally I don't talk about sealed product enough. So let's talk about sealed product a little bit. This sealed product, when it came out on release, was $6 to $8. TCG value has made it climb to $80. On Tuesday night, I opened a box on stream. Just for funsies, just for shits and giggles. And my promo cards were worth $35. Like, that's a thing that can happen in this set. That's obviously a high roll, but my box ended up being like $100+ American because of those promo cards, right? And that's part of the reason why this box in particular, people are eating it up and going up. This box could go crazy really soon. And the box toppers really give a value, like, for sure. But if you want to see what craziness looks like, look at BT11. BT11 has 8 listings left, and soon it goes nuts. There's not a lot of BT11 out there. There really is not. You have your boxes at 82, 85. And one of the reasons why this is so inflated is because rares were so hard to get in this set. They were harder than any other set. Because of that, and that alone, that is helping ride the value of this set. Also, now both secret rares are kind of money. Galactamon, not so much, but on the up. And Rena's obviously in there. So this set is kind of sought after. If you even look at what the case price, for instance, look, a case is $9.25, right? If you were to buy a case using just 12 loose boxes, it would be more expensive than buying the case sealed. I don't know if this is a good deal or not. I haven't done my thorough due diligence with BT11, so I'm not going to suggest it. I don't think you should. It's really easy in this set to miss. It's got a money secret. It's got some lottery cards, whatever. It's got that lottery card. It's got a couple money, like Mervamon will drop very soon. Miri might stay the same or go up. So Angelomon might go up. Glatamon will probably cool off after the hype. Black Ogre X could go up or could go down. Mirage, whatever, all tarts. Bird stuff is here. Glatamon's like $10. And then you guys can kind of see it from here, right? You have Angelomon Rare at $6, just chilling. It's expensive rare. Miri's most expensive super rare at 10, then Murmurmon is 8, but that's gonna stop real soon. And then the rest of the super rares are kind of, not super valuable. I don't know. I haven't done my research really to analyze whether or not this is worth it or not. So don't say Mario told you to buy this, because I'm not saying that. It is interesting though that this box is getting up there in price for sure. Magna Ace. Magna Ace is close to exploding. One listing for 89. Another one for basically 90, like played 93, then 105, then 120. If someone were to come in and buy a playset, it's officially 120 bucks unless more people list them. And what I've learned from my research is that a lot of people do not have certain max rarity yellow cards. This is one of the cards that is just harder to get because obviously it's a lottery card, whatever. Like, this could go crazy really, really, really soon. Potentially. I think that's going to be a theme with Yellow Vaccine lately. I don't know. Time will tell. But this card is close to craziness. Gallantmon's at $69, which is nice, of course. It was $50, as you guys can see. Hopefully you guys got the cheap listings. Now we're back to the expensive listings. Hope you guys watched my market watch and took advantage of it. War Greymon is almost at bio status, close to Nats. It kind of makes some sense. 8 listings, 9 copies in total. Then it's eliminated completely. War Greymon will be a little more expensive right now. After Nats, it'll cool off. War Greymon is just your I want a turbo go hard, no think Nats deck. One of them anyway. Leopardmon is cooling off a little bit. 35 was the max. Now it's down in the higher 20s. I'm expecting this hype bubble. As you can see, no one's really buying into it. To burst, it'll be below 20 before you know it. Try to sell it now if you can. Lucemon hype is wearing off. As you can see, nowhere near the highs as it was. People can't even sell for 20 bucks. Same with Dynasmon Alternate Art and all the other ones too. It's cooling off. People aren't really grabbing them right now, which makes sense. What will impact the market, though, is when we see what Japan does with it. If Japan is playing this card and like other Lucemon cards, they might have another hype bubble. So just be on the lookout for that. This one I called literally Monday. There were barely any listings, and I'm like, this card could go to the moon. It has. It's gone actually to the moon. $37, $39, then 40s. People bought the cheap ones. They literally all bought the cheap ones. Yep, all gone. Yep, this card's expensive now. Sell if you got it. And if you're one of the lucky ones that bought it at like, 20? Free profit. Enjoy yourself. Double your money. Go take yourself out to Dunkin' Donuts. Get yourself an extra large coffee. Maybe a donut. And they got money left over. You could do it again. Wow, that's crazy. We have Contorismon kind of cooling off as well. No one is really, going into the near mint copies. It's going to go down soon. Not as hyped as it could be. We got here the BT14 set. I want to discuss BT14 because it's been a little bit of a moment since we discussed BT14. First of all, you guys may recall when I suggested buying a case of this because it had trainings and blah, 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 blah. Good alt arts, whatever. Okay. In retrospect, how are we doing? We have our lottery cards. The most expensive card now in this set is Patamon at $38. Satsuki's dropped hard, which makes sense because it's not that good of a card. Patamon, on the other hand, is insano bananas. And in EX6 even, it's going to see play. So this card's not going anywhere. This card might be the next $60 alt art rookie, like honestly, like Agu X levels. And the rest of the Lugumon stuff's kind of just fallen, and everything else is just kind of like fallen, Is there still value in the set? Well, let's look at the super rares and see how lucky we would get here. Patamon's 8, Agumon's 5, Commandermon's 5, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Like, maybe you could get some booster boxes. Maybe still get some luck, some good money out of it, especially because of the trainings and the Diaboromon Ace box topper. I do side that $65 for a booster box may not be that bad of an idea. And like 65 times 12, 780. These cases are worth more than 12 booster boxes. Maybe you just buy 12 booster boxes. I don't know if you want to trust that. The only thing I hate about... What I hate And they actually do this with cases too. Like, for example, let's say I was a scummy store owner, right? And I started opening up my case of BT14. I pulled a lottery card. Okay, that's probably the max value I'm going to get out of it. Let's sell the rest of the boxes. That's what I'm afraid of, which is why I would prefer to buy sealed cases, because you could get a lottery card in any one. You know, I know stores that have ordered like 4 cases of a set and pulled lottery cards in 3 of the 4 cases. It happens, right? It's easier to cherry pick if they're loose boxes. So just always be aware of that kind of stuff. It happens. You hate to see it, but you cannot deny that it does happen. Be very careful. Be very careful. Approach with caution. Event Pack 5 cards will be all over Nationals. Don't buy them yet. We still have the $100,000 War Ground one. If that interests you, it is still available for $100,000. I can't believe no one has bought this card yet. It's crazy. A Galactamon. Do not be fooled by this $13 one. If you see this, buy it. If you don't, sell. Sell. Because it's going to the hype right now. That is garbage. It will calm down really soon. Jessamon has also cooled off. Near mints 19s, and now it's dropped to a reasonable price in the 20s. These ones never sell. 20 is more reasonable than 37. I'll just tell you that right now. And lastly, this card I think is going to creep up in price because of how popular it is in Japan in the BC16 Imperial decks. It is on the upward motion. I could see this card hitting $20 before you know it, and as you can even see here, not too many listings away from doing that. So yeah, there you go. There's Market Watch. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I will see you guys later. Bye!